can't teach because I don't know how to play piano. Do you actually have to be able to play piano? Do you really need a music degree? These are the kind of questions that plague singers and musicians when they start thinking about teaching. Well, if that's you, you're in luck, because in today's video, I'm going to bust wide open 7 myths that are probably keeping you from starting to teach. And definitely stay till the end, because that last one is really the one that holds up so many singers especially. Hi, I'm Fiona, and it is my passion and privilege to help performing artists with building profitable businesses. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're an artist, you absolutely deserve to be making money doing what it is that you love. Now, if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and all the rest. Definitely join my free Facebook community. I made it just for performing artists. And now let us dive in. Okay, so the question is, do you actually need a music degree or an acting degree, whatever, a degree in what it is that you want to teach? And the short answer is that no, you absolutely do not need a degree. However, the long answer is that yes, sometimes you may need one. So let me break it down for you. I started teaching singing. I had no music degree whatsoever. I didn't have a bachelor's in music. I didn't have a master's in music, no degree. What I did have was a lot of experience and a neighbor across the hall who would hear me sing all the time practicing in my room. She knocked on my door one day. She said, "Hey, could you teach me? I hear you singing all the time. You sound really good and I would really love to learn how to sing. So could you?" And I said, "Well, sure." And there we go. So that was my first student. My second student was a co-star in a musical that I was in, and I just had a lot more singing experience than he did. And he was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to sing better?" And again, said, "Sure." So you do not need a music degree to get started. Now, the long answer, however, is that when I went to get hired at universities, which I have done, I have taught at 3 different colleges. In all of those cases, I did need a degree, and not just a bachelor's, I needed a master's degree. So in my own story, I taught singing for years, then I went back to school, got my master's degree, and then I was able to teach at universities. So if you're just starting now, do not wait to get that university degree. However, if you decide that you want to be teaching at universities yourself, then that would be the time to start exploring that option. Cool? So the next myth is that you should focus on students who are younger than you, and I would definitely say that is a no. I have taught students at all different ages, and I highly recommend that you teach the students who you just vibe with the most. So some people really enjoy children, some people enjoy adults, some people enjoy more professionally headed people, some prefer teenagers. Focus on the age group that really lights you up, or multiple age groups, depending upon where you land personally, okay? It is not just required that you teach people who are younger. You can absolutely teach people of every age, provided you have the confidence in yourself and in your abilities. I'm just starting out, Fiona, so I should definitely start with children, right? They're the easiest. No, that is a terrible myth. I personally had a super hard time teaching kids because it was just boring to me. I am more interested in teaching young adults and adults. So do not think that it is easier to teach kids unless you're just somebody who really enjoys teaching children, in which case it would be easier. So it'll be easier for the people who love teaching kids, but for the rest of us, not so much. Okay, but I should charge what everybody else in my market is charging, right? That's how I find my price. Yeah, not so much. I mean, it depends. If you're online, you actually have the entire world as your market. So it's old-fashioned thinking to believe that you can only charge what is current in your market. Now the world is your market. You can really charge what feels most in alignment for you, both in your confidence and your experience. Typically when you're starting out, you're going to charge less, but as you gain in confidence, you can charge whatever feels really appropriate to you. But I shouldn't charge more than my own teacher, right? Well, again, I've worked with clients who had this problem. They didn't want to charge more than their teacher. But the issue is that in some cases, the teacher was doing it more for fun, like they'd been doing it for many years. They had multiple streams of income. They didn't necessarily need the income. They were also teaching at a university, for example. So you can't really compare your price to your mentor's price just because they're your mentor. There's lots of reasons that people come up with their pricing. Again, you need to find the price that is exactly right for you, and only you are ultimately going to know that. Well, you in conjunction with your students wanting to pay it. This also means that no, you don't need to teach every student that comes your way. Focus instead on marketing to the demographic in terms of age, skill, and genre that you most enjoy. Okay, here we are, the one that is really the toughest for so many singers especially. I can't teach because I don't know how to play piano. Not to worry, I didn't know how to play piano at the beginning either. I taught myself along the way to play better and better, and even now, all I'm really good at is playing the melody along with my student. If this is you and you're a singer and you're like, I really want to be able to teach, but I can't play piano and I just don't know what to do, watch this video next, because absolutely, all you need is the very, very basics about how to warm your student up and how to accompany them, maybe playing a melody. But even that, you can get away with karaoke tracks. Okay, I hope that this video was really helpful to you, whether you're a singer, an actor, a musician, and you really want to teach your incredible skills to students. Don't let any of these myths stop you from actually just getting out there and getting started, because the way that you are going to build confidence the fastest is just going out and doing it. If you found this video valuable, then definitely go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hop on over to my free Facebook group. I made it especially for performing artists. And now, as always, go out into the world and shine your light. You have a voice, you deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.